Nursing School, Semester 2, Week 2. Let's do an in-depth look at what we have due this week. This is Student Nurse Randy. It is January 18th of 2026. And for today, Sunday, on the 18th, the only thing that we have actually due today is for our nutrition class. It is a reply to a discussion board, and that is already completed. For Monday, January 19th, for our A&P lecture course, we have 8 different, you see them listed there as DSMs. Those are dynamic study modules. I can do an in-depth video on what that is at a later date, but right now, they are 8 of those. I have 5 done already. They're for chapters 19 and 20. And then we have a Mastering A&P Quiz 19, which is already completed, as well as for our A&P lab course that we have to submit an academic integrity statement there, and that is already completed. For Tuesday, January 20th, for our A&P lecture again, we have Module 1, Packet 1 due, which is a study packet that she hands out in class. We have to get those completed by the due date. That is due on Tuesday. We also have a graded quiz 20 and another Master in A&P quiz 20 for that class. And then for our HDFS class, we have to do 2 different readings. One is just an intro into HDFS, and the other one is HDFS as a science reading. And then for our A&P lab, we have a pre-lab quiz, which is already completed. For Wednesday the 21st, we have, for our nutrition class, we have 2 different SMART book assignments. There's chapter 1 and 2. I have the chapter 1 done so far, but I have not done chapter 2 yet. For our HDFS class, we have a Unit 1 quiz due. And then for our dosage calculation, week 1 homework is due. And I wrote ×2 there because there's actually 2 packets that we have to do that they'll be scanned and turned in. And then for Thursday, January 22nd, for our ceramics class, I listed there stamps. I have to make 3 to 5 stamps. She sent us home with some clay, and I actually have to make stamps. I'll actually have a video on that. We have to watch a pinch pot video and work in our sketchbook. For nutrition, we have to record our 3-day food record. I've already recorded it, but I have to submit it by that day. And the NutriCalc Plus reports, I had to run reports on that. And then for A&P Lab, we have a blood review. And then for Friday, for our HDFS class, is a study skills self-assessment that we have to take, and then we have to write a reflection. And then oddly enough, on Saturday, there is nothing due. And I am just about out of breath after reading that to you guys. So I sound like an auctioneer probably. I'll be seeing you later.